Hello my friends, it's Johnaroth, and today I'm playing with another classic commander. This one is really near and dear to my heart because this is one of the first cards I really loved playing with when I first started playing Arena several years ago, and that is Polukranos Unchained. Polukranos is a Golgari commander, black and green. He costs 2 colorless, 1 black, 1 green. And he's a legendary zombie Hydra. And Polukranos enters with 6+1/+1 counters on it. It escapes, meaning if you get it out of the graveyard, with 12+1/+1 counters on it. If damage would be dealt to Polukranos while it has +1/+1 counters on it, prevent that damage and remove that many +1/+1 counters from it. And you can pay 3 mana to have Polukranos fight another target creature. And you can pay 6 mana to have it escape from the graveyard if you exile 6 cards, which means it comes out of the graveyard and it's a 12/12. So I've always loved this card. I just have a special place in my heart for it. Seeing that animation when you play Polukranos, all those Hydra heads rise up and having it being able to fight multiple creatures, it's just something classic about it. So I've built a shell around this commander that is more Planeswalker built than anything else. So as you can see, we have a lot of Planeswalkers in this deck. Vraska can give us card value, remove cards. Sorin can give us vampires, draw cards. Liliana can get us more lands, mana value. Nissa can create Phyrexian horrors, destroy artifacts. Ren can get us lands. Nissa can get us a lot of value with our lands. Loth can get us spiders. So there's basically a lot of great planeswalkers in this deck. The other component to this deck is a lot of ramp spells, which is very typical for any green deck. Utopia Sprawl, Elvish Mystic, Delighted Halfling, Birds of Paradise, all the usual cards, as well as a lot of great removal spells because of black. Putrefy, Binding the Old Gods, which also gets us lands, Bitter Triumph, Shieldred's Edict. A lot of the just staple black cards are in this deck. So I really wanted to dig out Polukranos from the yard and focus on trying to get some serious value from him. So let's take Polukranos into the queue and see if 6 heads truly are better than 1. Let's go. Very first game is against Sorin of House Markov, so probably a life gain deck. We do have a Dark Ritual that can get us into a Sorin, so I'm going to keep this hand. This is one where he has Lurus as a companion. Opponent's going to get rid of the one card I actually really wanted to keep. Somehow.
An invitation from grandfather.
Put down a land. Pass the turn. Opponent's going to gain some life. We're going to get out an Unstoppable Slasher and hope we can draw another land. Opponent's going to kill our Unstoppable Slasher, but he will come back. Opponent swings in to hit us for 3. Opponent seems to have a perfect hand in every way possible. Opponent summons Ellis Core. Basically, gain life, take away life for us as creatures come in or get destroyed. Gets Lurus into his hand. Hits us for 1. I'm gonna get out Polukranos. Let's see if we can cause some problems for our opponent here.
This isn't even the good silverware. Where am I? What am I?
Okay, our opponent's gonna kill our unstoppable slasher again. I'm going to attack Sorin with Polukranos. And we're going to summon Binding the Old Gods to get rid of Sorin.
There must be prey elsewhere.
I think he's counting on Lurus getting back. His Sorin from the graveyard. We'll see. I'm hoping we draw a land, because if we do, we can use Polukranos to start targeting his creatures, but we'll see. Okay, gets out a Cleric class. Gets out Lurus.
I'd rather have a full stomach than full coffers. You will die, bloodless and screaming.
Opponent's going to deal some massive life loss to us. We are in a lot of trouble, not gonna lie. However, I think we can pull this off. What we're going to do is first attack Soren. Yeah, I didn't think he would block. Now what we're going to do, even though this is going to hurt, and he does have out an Illis core, is we're going to do a Toxic Deluge for 2. We're going to lose 4 more life, I believe, because of the Illis core. But we are going to be in decent shape on the battlefield. Let's get out the Vraska joins up. This is where I'm hoping we can make some headway in this game. But we'll see. Get out Soren. Let's get a vampire onto the battlefield because we are very low on life. We're going to swing in. We do have mana left, potentially, to use Polukranos' fight ability if we have to. Opponent is down to 7. We get to draw a card. This is where the power of our commander will come in, and I think we can potentially really turn the game around here. I wonder if he's going to try to get back Lurus. We'll see. Going to try to bring back Soren. In response, I'm going to fight Soren. Let's see if we can pull this off. Before he gets his +1/+1 counter. Yeah, and our opponent scoops. Whew. That was a brutal game. Soren decks, with the life gain and with Lurus, they're known for getting a lot of stuff back from the graveyard and just building up value over time. But our commander carried us through that game. What a game. Good game, opponent. Lurar. Good game. Okay, our second game is against Rakdos the Muscle. So basically a sacrifice type deck. We do get to go first. We have some ramp here that could be good. Mossborn Hydra's pretty good, and Branching Evolution can help us with Polukranos, so I'm going to keep this. Put down a Swamp, pass the turn. Rakdos is a 6/5 flying trample demon, and whenever you sacrifice another creature, you exile cards equal to its mana value off of the top of the target player's deck until your next turn. Your next end step, you may play those cards. And you can sacrifice another creature to make Rakdos indestructible as well. So he's very hard to kill. We'll put down an Arcane Signet, pass the turn. Opponent has a Mox. Such a powerful card. I have it in this deck as well, but honestly, it's a ridiculous, ridiculous card. Quite honestly. Okay. We could kill Crucius. I think we're going to have to. I would have loved to get out my commander, but Crucius getting him treasures every turn is just too much value. I'm hoping what he'll do is cast his commander, because if he does... Oh, he gets out Prosper instead. Okay. Prosper also gets a lot of value. We get to search for a forest, put it into play. I'm going to go for the Surveil land. Marsh Flats is normally good, but not right now what we need. I am going to get out Polukranos. He can handle Prosper without having to worry about the Death Touch. Our opponent is ramping hardcore, though. It's kind of scary. Okay, our opponent's going to reanimate Crucius. Perfectly fine. A board wipe here would be great, but we're not going to get one, I don't think. Go for another swamp. Let's start hitting our opponent. This is where Polukranos gets his value. I mean, he can sacrifice. Okay. He's going for a lot of cards here, but we will keep Polukranos. I'm now going to target Crucius and kill him as well. And we are going to swing in with our commander. Opponent is going to have a lot of mana. What we really need is something that will Toxic Deluge to wipe the board so he can't use Indestructible, or... Okay, so he's going to use Fury to kill Polukranos. Perfectly fine. There's some good synergy with the Woe Strider and the Rakdos. Do we want to bring back Polukranos? I think we do for this time, but next time we'll leave him in the graveyard. Yeah, we really need a board wipe here more than anything else. It's getting a lot of value of having that Woe Strider on the battlefield. If we can get a board wipe, I think we can win pretty easily. However, if we do not, then the odds are we are going to lose this game. It doesn't really help us all that much. Let's get an Overgrown Tomb. Get out a Fanatic of Ronus, as well as Polukranos. Let's see. I'm going to leave... Well, we need 6 cards. He's going to kill the Fanatic with the Fatal Push. I'm going to leave Polukranos in the graveyard. I do think we've probably lost this game, though. there's just too much value going on here with the Woe Strider and the Rakdos synergy. He's got out too much stuff that he can sacrifice to gain some serious value. Like right here, he's going to look at 4 cards for up to next turn, and he gets to draw 1 from Solemn Simulacrum. A lot of times you'll lose games depending on if your opponent can outvalue you, drawing more cards, having more resources. It's not necessarily about having the most powerful creature, and as you can see, our opponent's destroying our mana base as well. It's a really good move on his part. Unfortunately, I'm not really seeing a way we can win this very easily. Or at all. We could get out Polukranos and maybe attack... Well, even that is... We wouldn't have enough mana. We just don't have enough resources to win this game. So our opponent outvalued us on that. So kudos to you, beloved boxer. Good game. Gonna concede. Game is against Croxa and Johnaroth. We do have an Elvish Mystic, which is good ramp, some really good removal cards, so I am going to keep this. Hopefully we can get out Ren and Realm Breaker. We'll see. Cast Elvish Mystic. Our opponent casts Fear of Missing Out. I can never turn down Black Market Connections. One of my absolute favorite cards. So let's cast that. Our opponent will be able to hit us for 2. And then we're going to also take some more life loss from the Black Market Connections. But I really do... It's worth it to get our ramp and additional cards, etc. Opponent's going to cast Fable of the Mirror Breaker, hit us for 2. We go for all the modes. Naturally. We're already down to 13 life, though, so that's pretty scary. I'm going to cast Binding the Old Gods to kill the Fear of Missing Out so he does not get multiple attack phases. If we can get out Vorinclex and then keep him alive for 1 turn and then get out Liliana, that would be amazing. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I'm going to try. Or we could just potentially ramp too. Or we could get out Polukranos and kind of hold the battlefield down. Opponent's going to Swords to Plowshares. Our... What does he have in the graveyard? He has Crucius. Okay, let's see. We're going to go for all the modes again. We did not draw a land. Let's put down the Mortuary, see if we can Surveil and get a land. We will take the Castle Garenbrig. Let's get out our commander. We do have enough mana open to do a fight if we want to. We'll hold back for now. opponent is going to go for the Forge Fire Automaton. Let's see what else he does. Okay, he's gonna do Faithless Looting. We do have to kill this. I mean, that's a must. Opponent's going to create another treasure. We are going to block with Polukranos. And then we're going to kill... I'm going to discard a card because we are very low on life, unfortunately. And I'm going to get rid of Ren and Realm Breaker. I'm going to go for a treasure here. Okay. We can put down a land. We do have enough mana to bring out Vorinclex. Then we're going to bring out Liliana. And I'm going to use Liliana's ultimate ability.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when we win.
And then we're going to have our opponent make a decision.
One way or another.
We're going to say, yeah, oops. We're going to let him decide if he wants to keep 2 treasures and a land in his creature, or if he wants to sacrifice 3 of his 4 lands. And our opponent scoops! Getting Vorinclex onto the battlefield and then being able to use Liliana's ultimate is chef's kiss. Really good game, Croxa and Kunaros. Good game. Thank you so much, my friends, for watching my video featuring Polukranos Unchained. Polukranos is just a fun commander. He was a fun commander when I first started playing Arena, and he's a fun commander today. I optimized this deck as much as possible to take advantage of planeswalkers, counters, those types of things. I would put Polukranos at probably a C tier as far as power level goes. He's really good at wiping out specific targets on the battlefield, but he can struggle sometimes with multiple board wipes or high value or counter spells or those types of things. The deck list is in the description below. Please don't forget to like. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to leave a comment below telling me about Polukranos or your favorite nostalgic commander or why you think that coffee is the best drink on earth. I mean, who doesn't think that, right? I don't really care. I just really like interacting with the Magic community. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.